I want to discuss a few things. I don't know if I'm going to game or not. I'll have to decide, but um, I'm just sitting here thinking, and there's a few things that I said I was going to discuss on, um, fuck, Thanksgiving, on Thanksgiving. But I wanted to just have this discussion. So, first, I want to remind everybody that Black Friday for Amazon has already begun. So I believe they already have sales, but you can still wait till Thanksgiving is the 27th, so the 28th, and then remember it's through Monday, Cyber Monday for most places. Home Depot, however, if you're a Home Depot fan, Home Depot does something special. The whole entire month of November is Black Friday in Home Depot. And they don't have everything marked down, but they got like a section of just like, I need this, I need that, and sometimes power tools are there and everything. So it's pretty dope, but it's the whole month. So all the way from November 1st, I didn't really want to bring it up because I know most people, I feel like most people should be getting clothing and TVs and whatever, phones and all that. Apple does not do Black Friday, by the way, which is indicating proper price point. But the things that I want to get on Amazon, unfortunately, are not even marked down, or not marked down yet. So I'll see on Black Friday. But I wanted to get a new PlayStation controller, but then I don't know if this one works. I'm like, well, why should I get one if it's gonna? I don't know. Because it's kind of pricey, and I'm just so caught up with money at the moment. So but if you look around, and you can also do things like, say you don't want to participate in Black Friday, you're not a Black Friday fan or go or whatever. You can still get things that are not marked down at various locations. Like the leather jacket I got was on Black Friday at Zoomies, and it was not marked down. I paid full price, but there was other stuff like throughout the entire store that was marked down, but I guess that was a special item. And it did cost me a good amount, but it was fucking worth the price. And I gotta say, like, so for that fam that's not participating in Black Friday, you don't wanna do the bullshit, wait in the lines or whatever. There are things that are gonna be like available. For example, the water heater blanket. I think everyone should try to get things like that are gonna save them earnings in the long run, and maybe you'll have earnings throughout the year as opposed to just one fucking day. So the water heater blankets now, I know over time they kind of just get destroyed. I don't know, probably various things that fuck them up, but or just like deteriorate over time because everything slowly breaks down. But yeah, they have some water heater blankets. Just make sure you get the right fucking size. But yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe air filters will be on sale right now. You can go grab some air filters, or who the fuck knows, But something that will save you the earnings in the long run, as opposed to like, let me bulk up on air filters. But let me see, what else would fucking save you in the long run? Oh, how about appliances? All appliances get fucking marked down at Home Depot. So the refrigerator, the range, the oven, whatever, dishwasher, microwave, now is the time to fucking go to Home Depot and check that out. And a lot of times they're more efficient, but they are pretty large now. So that's the only thing. But like I said, turn your fridge all the way down and your freezer all the way down, because the way Freon works, you want to stay cold as fuck, and the Freon is the same for the freezer as it is for the fridge. So keep the freezer really cold, and keep the fridge cold too, and that'll keep the Freon at a low temp for the freezer to remain cold. So, what was I gonna say? I got mine set, both of them are set to like the lowest temp they can go. And the ice machine works and everything. So maybe you don't need a new refrigerator. You might just need to turn down your temperature on the refrigerator to the lowest temp. Get that fucking Freon flowing. And it costs at the start, but in the long run, you're gonna save because your food will last longer, your ice is getting all produced out properly and everything like that. So, I don't know who the fuck that is. Okay, what else? So, moving on from the Black Friday topic, but yeah, I just wanted everyone to remember, Amazon has already started. So you can go check it out and you might have things on there that are perfect for you, whatever. And someone's Lane 067, fuck me. I'm down. I am down, Lane. You can actually message me on Playboy. But yeah, so just don't miss out on that because we are going to be avoiding taxes. Remember, when prices are higher, then they're going to get that 10%, whatever the fuck sales tax is. So we're trying to avoid taxes the best we can. And this is the long con. So avoiding getting things now can help for the coming year because we don't want to keep funding these fucking stupid ass fucking Nazis and funding the fucking cage locations. And the only way to really win this financial war, because things do happen financially in war, the only way to do this is to take it upon ourselves to stop fucking funding it. So, like I said, hit up Black Friday. Maybe this will be the only time you do it, or maybe once the fucking wars are over. You mean you are... feels like you're getting me to say stuff. But no, you're not stupid. Lane 067. Okay, and then, Michaels. I want to get those frames from Michaels. I'll have to remember that. See if, I'll see if I can get frames. Yeah, I'll probably just look at frames soon. But Black Friday, I'm not going to look at it now. So what else was I saying? So there was an interesting thing that I saw online recently. Some dudes are out in the Amazon jungle harvesting honey from really high up in trees, and there's just like a big ass like blob of honey sitting there. They go up and harvest the honey or whatever, climb down, and it looks really fucking risky. There's bees fucking everywhere trying to hit them and everything, but these dudes somehow get it done. And I was wondering, I'm like, because I noticed that they're doing it during the day. I was just thinking about the Amazon jungle, actually. I'm like, I wonder if there's other things out at nighttime that aren't out during the daytime. And I was actually thinking about fairies and shit and maybe dinosaurs, whatever. But, I mean, there is something out there with small wings that's flying around, right? Bees. So it's very possible. And to ask a local what is out there, it's just such a large area. And are you out at nighttime? Are you out all times? Are you only out at one time? And then are you only in one location making noise, all this shit, fucking hitting the hammer and all that? So, let's see. Let me answer Lane real quick. Why is nobody on your live? Because I don't put enough hashtags pretty much in my description or in my video titles, and then also I say very controversial things. So I think it just throws people off, and people aren't used to hearing any and all words. So I've said so much controversial stuff, and even sometimes my lives get dropped just from what I'm saying. I'm not even showing people anything. I'm just saying things, and it'll get dropped. So I don't know. I think it has to do with all that. Maybe I'm even fucking shadow banned by the FBI or some shit like that, getting buried in the algorithm. Because you never know with them. They just love to fuck with freedom. So that's why I really don't like them. But I also don't have like any group of friends or whatever, or just like friends around me. So I don't have anyone to be like, oh, hey, I started up a YouTube channel or whatever, and for anyone to be spreading the word or anything like that. Like, I don't know. And then even if I did have friends, I don't know if I would be telling them to spread the word, because that's how controversial the stuff is that I say. I kind of like it being, there's a drum line called Top Secret Drumline, and I kind of view my channel as that. Like, I know people, there's a select group, a select few people that know about the channel, and if they know about it, then dope, and whoever doesn't, and whatever. But yeah, I think there's a bunch of factors going on with that. Like, I don't know, but who cares? I'm not doing this for the views. I'm just doing this to share information, and I really don't even care if anyone records my content and shares it as opposed to giving me views. I'm all about sharing press, and I don't give a fuck if I'm saying talking about copy strikes. I just don't even know what that fucking word means. So anybody that is sharing it or whatever, you're not hurting my account or hurting me or doing anything malicious. So go ahead and share it. Just beware, because I do say any and all words. So any and all words and any and all country name. So yeah, I don't know. But anyways, the bee dudes, so they're climbing up the fucking tree, right, getting the honey and everything, but it's all during the daytime. So I looked up, I'm like, I wonder if harvesting the honey at nighttime would be easier than harvesting it during the daytime. Like, maybe the bees will be tired or whatever. And so I looked up, do bees sleep? And it says, yes, at nighttime, bees go to sleep. And it says that a lot of them will actually sleep in locations that are not the hive. They said they sleep outside of the hive on flowers and other locations like tree trunks and all that. They sleep as opposed to sleeping in the hive altogether. Then they come back to the hive. I guess they're sleeping off the day, like whatever they did throughout the day, they have to get rest for. So I've even heard that bees are not supposed to be flying, that their wings are too small for their body and stuff, but they somehow still fly. I don't know. I mean, if they're flying, then I guess they should be flying, right? But either way, it sounds like a very tiring job. So yeah, it says they sleep at nighttime, and I want to tell those dudes, maybe I'll do that after this live, but I want to tell those dudes in the Amazon jungle that bees sleep at nighttime, but I also don't want them to fucking get attacked by some night fucking Amazon thing. So I don't know. And then other beekeepers that are not in the Amazon jungle, I'm just wondering, like, why are we harvesting the honey during the day anywhere? Why aren't people waiting till nighttime to harvest the honey? Because then you don't even gotta deal with as many bees. And anytime a bee stings you and it loses its stinger, then the bee will die. So the bee that's stinging you, even if it's on your clothing, it thinks it's stinging you, the bee is dying. So this could actually help people out with prolonging the life and even providing themselves with more honey in the long run, because the bees will still be all alive and ready to gather for the day or whatever. This group, these couple dudes or a few dudes, do leave a little bit left over, and I don't know if that's for them to eat or what the fuck that intention's for, but they do leave like half the hive or like a third of the hive with some on a branch, and yeah, I don't know. I guess it really like natural raw honey tastes like really good, so I guess they get a good payout or something. But as far as the long con goes, the long run, they might be hitting themselves if they're doing it during the day. So that's the only thing I'd really say. And I always prioritize human mammal over anything else. Although I do know bees are this and that, whatever. Well, human mammal's hungry. You know what I'm saying? So let's focus on step one first. Human mammal is hungry and human mammal wants to have fun. And what you guys are requiring for fun is this imagination, ink on cotton, pixels on a screen. All right, so of course people are going to do what they can to not just have fun, but continue survival, because the imagination is required for survival purposes too, like hygiene and health or whatever. So yeah, I mean, I don't really give a fuck if the bees do die. I'm just saying, like, if you want to keep collecting a vast amount of honey or whatever, not have it slowly dwindle, or maybe you can keep coming back to the same hive or something like that, then this would be the option. Like, fucking hit up nighttime, go out with some flashlights or something, and maybe in the safer spots, just go out and fucking stay quiet. I don't know. Like, it looks scary out there for sure, but they have been there around like sunset and stuff. So a few more hours and these things are sleeping, they're saying. I think they sleep for like 8 hours too. So all ready to fucking return some honey for the next day and get this thing back to 100% size of the 100% hive size. And bees do produce, I believe, I don't know, I should look this up, but I believe they produce an abundance of honey, more than they actually need, because they're just constantly working. And then probably over time, scenarios like this kept happening where something was grabbing their hive and getting the honey. So they produce, I believe, an abundance, more than they need for the energy as the total hive. But so honey's really beneficial for if you have a runny nose or anything like that. You might want to hit up some honey, and it'll give you all those health benefits regarding like allergies from wherever the honey was, the pollen was collected by the bees. So having different variations of honey can actually be beneficial too, especially if you're traveling. You're gonna want to get honey from a bunch of places and just keep fucking putting that shit in your coffee or put it on. I even just eat it like raw. I'll just take a spoon and fucking dip it in there and eat it that way. But moving on from that, okay, so then later on I was just in my head thinking about different things, how people are thieving speech, right? And here we're supposed to be pursuing happiness, and I was thinking about how these hate symbols are no longer, or what was a hate symbol is no longer a hate symbol. And I think the same thing needs to happen with speech. There should not be anything that's identified as hate speech, because people need to talk themselves through things. And when you're limiting yourself on words, it's like putting your mind in this container, in a box. You're not thinking outside that container and thinking with your full ability, because you're caught up on, well, I can't say this word. And the way the mind works, it's so fast that you can lose your train of thought, lose track of what you're thinking about just with moments. I've had it fucking go like this, like I just can't remember. So every second, every millisecond, even beyond that, fucking counts. And I don't think people should be thinking about, let me censor myself. You know, let's just get the message out there of whatever you're trying to say. And if people are saying something that you don't like, now you know who to avoid. All right? But when you're not allowing people to say things, even if it's controversial, then you're just around this being that doesn't even fucking like you, and you have no fucking idea that they don't even like you, because they're not allowed to say what they want to say to you, which is probably something, you know, that you would identify as hurtful or whatever. But why would you want to be around that being and have them be like this fucking undercover fucking racist splinter cell that is just constantly, I thought this person was nice. It's like, well, let's let them speak all in any words, and we'll find out how nice they really are. And wear any and all symbols, we'll find out what country they're from. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these motherfuckers. So it was the noose, the Confederate flag, and the Nazi symbol. It's like, okay, so rope? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? A noose. So then you got yo-yos with things on it. Town names and history, all being covered up because people don't want to speak on something that they're talking about. It's illegal to be displaying this. And remember, a picture can say 1,000 words or more. So we're like a constant picture, where our life is like a constant picture. So someone putting up a noose in their yard, that says 1,000 fucking words. And you can now know, okay, let me stay away from this house for whatever message you're interpreting from the overall display, you know? And then the fucking Confederate fucking flag. This whole time, these dumb motherfuckers have been maybe saying this or doing that, and they can't tell you that they're fucking Confederate or Confederate ideologists. You have no fucking proof. So then now it's getting blamed on my motherfucking country and my motherfucking ideology that, oh, the USA is this, the USA is that. Turns out they're fucking Confederate or they're fucking Nazi from, you know what I'm saying? And I don't call it Nazi Germany. You guys can all speak properly and just, Nazi means the country name. Confederate means the country name. All right, Confederate, it was a country. Mexico, it's part of Mexico's history. Confederate is not USA. The USA is USA. Okay? So Confederate is not USA, and all this just gets fucking covered the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And then the noose, talking about that's another hate symbol. It's like, well, one, that's a weapon. You know, people do die with it, right? So yeah, it is a weapon. I'm allowed to own weapons. I'm allowed to speak. What the fuck is going on here, you guys? You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then they let these Bethlehem motherfuckers walk around with some dude nailed to a fucking Holy Catholic fucking Roman Empire fucking death weapon. Like, I gotta look at this dude starving to fucking death, burning in the fucking sun, nailed to a Holy Catholic Roman Empire death weapon cross. And at the same time as I'm seeing this dead, nailed to a Holy Catholic Roman Empire death weapon cross, naked, fucking starving and burning in the sun, I get to, in the back of my mind, be told this is peaceful. So what is peaceful about nailed to a fucking Holy Catholic fucking Roman Empire death weapon cross, burning in the sun, starving to death, naked? What's peaceful about that? But that's what they are always wearing. They got their fucking collar on, that motherfucking dog collar. Take your collar off, you guys. But they'll somehow, some way have it convinced in their fucking Bethlehem fucking brainwashed fucking mind that while they're wearing this this display of fucking disgust, they're talking about it's peaceful. What the fuck is peaceful about it, you guys? Tell me one motherfucking thing that's peaceful about nailing a dude to a Holy Catholic fucking Roman Empire fucking death weapon, the cross, letting him starve, letting him fucking burn to death, you know what I'm saying, in the sun, heat exhaustion, fucking, I don't know. And who knows if birds and shit were landing on all this shit. I heard they were abusing him before. It's like, so what is peaceful about this? Someone break that down to me. Even to the Catholics, what is peaceful about this? What's your guys' overall motherfucking intention of murdering this dude and continuing the support of the murder of this dude? What is the Catholic, the Holy Catholic, not even the Roman Empire, but the Catholics, they just seem to fucking spread themselves the fuck everywhere. They're fucking, it's riddled out in fucking Mexico. It's riddled with fucking Catholic. All right, so what is your intention by, continuing to support these beings that murdered this dude? And displayed him for everybody to see. That, yes, here he is murdered, you guys. Here he is dead, you know what I'm saying? So there's a girl that's locked up in one of the states, and that's what I was looking for. I was looking for one of the, I'll look for it after this ends, but there's a girl that's been caged up for speaking. She called someone, she started saying country name, nigger. Look it up, you guys. Nigger is a country. And anyone that says that I'm fucking pronouncing it wrong, you're a fucking Catholic. All right? Because the Romans are the ones that came up with the word gymnasium. Gym with a G, G-Y-M. That's a Roman word. Gymnasium. Same with bathroom. It's not bathroom. That's back in the Roman days, there was a bath that they were talking about for bathroom. All right, it's called restroom. If there's no bath in the bathroom, then it's not a bathroom, it's a restroom. And that's another Roman Catholic fucking empire fucking word. So we speak USA English here. G is G, okay? G is not J, J is J. J is not H, Jesus Harold Christ. G is not A, or J is not H, G is not J. G is G, J is J, and H is H. All right? So, to say this is Nigeria or Niger, no, that's how the Catholics speak G. All right? It's nigger, and it's Niguria. And then here's the other thing. Well, the E jumps the consonant, lands on the next vowel that's prior to the consonant. So the E has the power to make the I into, instead of I, it does the actual name of the letter, which is I. Niger. It's not Niger. It's not Niger. It's nigger. All right. And here's my next proof. How do you guys pronounce the country Chile? C-H-I-L-E. Chile. What about Nicaragua? Aragua, right? See how I'm speaking proper English here? I know the motherfuckers that came up with speaking English can't even fucking seem to speak fucking English properly. That's the wild thing. What are the motherfucking damn, what was the thing that I was just saying? I can't fucking remember, but motherfuckers just are constantly cutting out letters, cutting out all this and that, and talking about that's how to speak English. It's like, you guys, I don't know what you're speaking. You're speaking part of a word, you know what I'm saying? You're not speaking all the letters in the word that is available. And here are the sounds that the letters make. So if you skip over the letters, then you're not speaking properly. And which is entirely fine, but in certain countries, you're not allowed to speak. So, and I would say this is everywhere, you're not allowed to speak. So it's very important to speak properly in order to, otherwise, who knows? You know what I'm saying? You might get locked up for having an accent at some point. What everyone calls an accent is a deviation from the norm. So when you speak things properly, when you say things how they're spelled, how they're supposed to be worded out, then that means you likely do not have an accent. All right. An accent is a deviation from the norm. So what is the norm? Speaking things properly is the norm. Saying the letters, saying the sounds of the letter for each letter that you're skipping over or mispronouncing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you speak fucking properly. As far as accent, I wouldn't say, what accent? You know what I'm saying? You're the one with the fucking accent. The only accent that I'm talking about that I have is I say things like, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, all that fucking shit. I say things like that other people probably aren't saying in fucking who the fuck knows where, bumfuck North Carolina or some shit. But, yeah, I mean, or Tennessee. This is how we speak in California. We say all the motherfucking words. Oh, that's another thing. I like to cut off the gerund in fucking sometimes. A gerund is the ing part of the word. So I just cut out the G. It has to have a G to be a gerund. And so I say fucking, and I say faggot with an I, but that's on purpose. Shit like that. So, I mean, I'm allowed to, you're saying things differently, I'm allowed to say things. So this is my fucking California fucking accent. Nigger is how we pronounce how I pronounce the country name here in California. It's apparently my Californian accent. Nigger and niggeria. You guys, I don't know why motherfuckers are freaking out so hard over this. You know what I'm saying? And then here's the thing is, when I was looking for that girl locked in the cage location, all I typed in was like girl says nigger and is locked up or some shit like that. Well, all these beatdown videos come up about this, and they're just months old. This person said nigger and took a beat down. This person said nigger and took a beat down. This person said nigger and is now being recorded and harassed by some adult fucking male to a female with what looks like a 3-year-old, 2-year-old offspring in her arms, and this dude's harassing her. Talking about, well, that's hate speech. It's like, yeah, let's study up on the harassment laws too, because this is, if whatever country you're in, this is harassment. I guarantee she did have an accent, so did dude. But everyone wants to just jump immediately to, well, they said something. It's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? What happened prior to the video? What happened that brought them to this level of anger to say this country name or word and say it in whatever way they're intending, right? Some dude says a teenager got a felony for saying nigger. A felony for a fucking teen when he said nigger to a student at school. It's like, why can't you motherfucking guys just fucking stay the fuck away from each other? To the blacks and to the fucking whites. If you can't get the fuck along, stay the fuck away from each other. All right, this dude said the word, so now everyone should know, let me stay away from dude. All right, and it doesn't matter if it's just the blacks. I mean, I don't know what everyone's hype is, but I'm about speaking. I'm about saying any and all words. You're allowed to feel emotion. You don't need the government's permission to feel emotion. That's why I don't fucking approve of any government fucking marriage. The government does not have is none of their fucking inquietude to be involving themselves in your feelings and your emotions and who you love. All right? And it's the same with the equal and opposite. It's none of their fucking inquietude to be involving themselves in whoever you fucking hate. All right? They get to go be fucking public servant and continue to serve the public. We're allowed to speak. We're allowed to, what was that? Eliminate all and any invasions, ideologically, physically. All right? These fucking Bethlehems. We're allowed to fucking eliminate the invasion. And whether it's through words or through physical force, it's all allowed. All right, so if someone is thieving you of your ability to speak, guess what? You're an invasion fucking being. And at the same time, I want the people that know, the people that to know that are speaking the word or any words, people are allowed to feel emotions. So people are allowed to respond. People are allowed to defend themselves. You're allowed to fucking fight in the USA. You're allowed to fight to the fucking death. All right? War comes in all forms. So whether it's an individual, two individuals warring with one another, or a whole entire fucking country warring with one another, I don't know why it's like, well, when it's a country boundary line, all of a sudden murder gets labeled as war. It's like, well, why is it called murder for the individual? But if we all group together, it's got to be a really big fucking group. All of a sudden, it's not murder, it's war. So I like to say war is murder, all right? And what you're doing to win war is murdering. You're murdering the threat, what you're identifying as the threat to your continued survival. And maybe that's not everybody's choice to go that extent, go that above and beyond to murder someone. I want everyone to also keep in mind that we, the people of the USA, are the USA militia. So when you go fucking fighting someone, or when you go fucking murdering someone, you got to realize that you're hitting yourself pretty much. Whether it's with words or physical, you're damn near hitting your fucking self here. Because there's millions and billions of people across the planet that do not like it here. So losing just one person is going to continue to adjust those stats of who are we up against? How many kills do we have to get in order to continue survival? That one person could potentially be producing multiple offsprings, moving product. Well, when the product doesn't get moved, it gets sent to other countries. When there's people that are eliminated, houses that are empty, people get brought in from other fucking countries. People get allowed in. And you're really not going to eliminate that personality type or that being of, whatever it is, melanin production being. Someone is going to take that being's place. Whether it's if you kill a black, guess who's gonna come the fuck up here? Some fucking Venezuelan, some Nazi fucking Venezuelan, or Nazi fucking Mexican. All right, and if the blacks kill a white, guess who's gonna come the fuck out here? Some fucking chink from fucking China. And they're gonna have the same exact fucking personality. They're gonna have the same exact fucking persona and lifestyle, because that's how the fucking universe works. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So when you're saying, well, let me eliminate this being because I don't like this neighbor or whatever, someone's gonna move in there that's it, damn near the fucking same, and you're not gonna fucking like it, or something's gonna happen somewhere. The universe will figure it out for us, and it seems to happen every time. So I'm just tired of people fighting the militia. You are both in the same fucking militia, and we need everybody to be continuing the survival. I still get into arguments with people, but lately I've been catching myself like, all right, this person is a part of the fucking militia. Let me remember that, because they need me and I need them. We gotta end this fucking spread of Nazism. And if these fucking dumb fucking Nazis continue to get us in this fucking back and forth with one another, you know what I'm saying? It's like they got us fighting the fucking war for them. Like I'm fucking simping for the fucking Nazism. So I'm not fucking simping for nothing Nazi and nothing fucking Confederate, nothing fucking Mexican or Venice fucking Suelan. You know what I'm saying? I'm just all about ending the spread. That's all that I'm fucking about. So I do want to find this girl from the whatever cage location she's in, and hopefully get the message relayed to whoever, whether it's Trump or someone else in the White House or whatever, the Pentagon, that we need to be allowed to do our first bill, to say any and all words. This needs to be the right in the USA, and any state that's not abiding by that right should lose all federal funding, and their taxes should be at 100% tax, federal tax, until they fucking are abiding by the USA Book of Law. The USA Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Independence is a part of the USA Book of Law. The Bethlehem Book of Law is the Bethlehem Book of Law. So it belongs in Bethlehem, as do the beings. All right? Here in the USA, we do the USA Book of Law. So, something needs to fucking change. I don't know how long it would really take. They could start, though, with getting this girl released, because bullshit that she said fucking words, and now she's in there fucking, the Nazis got her all caged up like they're fucking heroes. Like, no, you know what you guys are fucking doing. You're not standing up for the fucking blacks. You're not standing up for melanin production. What you're doing is thieving fucking speech and using the blacks as an excuse to thieve the motherfucking speech. I wouldn't be surprised if most of these motherfuckers saying country name or word are fucking undercover or some fucking offspring or fucking family fucking friend of some fucking Nazi that said, go out here and spread some fucking bullshit around. We need to get this on the news so that we can say, you can't speak word. And that's their fucking stepping stone to thieving the next motherfucking word. And what's gonna be the next motherfucking word? You guys all saw that DEI shit? That was just fucking hell. The whole entire fucking couple fucking years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever it was just fucking hell. That you gotta say they as opposed to he or she. They be instead of baby, and just all this fucking stupid ass fucking shit. It was a big fucking troll, big fucking Nazi fucking troll on fucking USA. And that's just evidence right there that you give them that fucking step, that one little stepping stone is their foot in the fucking door. All right? Once their foot is in the fucking door, good luck getting them the fuck out. So that's why I say we need to take it upon ourselves to stop reacting in some fucking stupid ass motherfucking way just because someone is saying fucking words. And I want everyone to remember that is saying words. People are allowed to react with anger. You're allowed to feel emotions in the USA. It's not Canada. This isn't Canada where they said you're not allowed to hate, not allowed to read Dr. Seuss Hop on Pop. All right. This is the USA. So, you know what I'm saying? Take it upon yourselves to both sides. I'm not going to report this being for delivering a beatdown, or I'm not going to report this being for saying words. All right? Take it upon how about take it upon yourselves to remain calm. The person that's saying the words, let's think of different scenarios or different ways to express our frustration for the long run. And same with the other being. Your body should be your priority, and to have an outburst mentally or physically is gonna just drain your body, throw off your whole fucking experience. And this is a limited fucking experience too, by the way. Not everyone lives to be 100. So do you really want to be a part of that historical timeline of I'm a part of the population that was simping for the fucking Nazism? Is that gonna be your motherfucking family's fucking history? Or are you gonna be in the historical timeline that I'm one of the beings that ended the motherfucking spread of Nazism up against the strongest militia on the fucking planet, and here I am, an individual taking the motherfuckers out, took them out. That could be the historical timeline. I allowed everyone to say anything and everything, including myself. All right, so everyone should practice that more. Let's practice saying even more words. What are some other controversial words that we can throw out there? You know what I'm saying? I like fucking faggot ass bitch. That's a good one. That's a whole sentence of just fucking faggot ass bitch. Fucking dumb motherfucker. Motherfucker, we'll count that as one. You can do one of these. You can say, I don't know. You can say, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, dumb bitch. Yeah, I like those ones. And I also want everyone to know, in California, bitch is not a unisex word. It's for everybody, and not just everybody, but sometimes situations. You see it in my gameplay. It's not a word to describe females. That just people, I guess, use that to express their frustration. But just to let everyone know, bitch has more meaning to it than just dumb female or whatever the fuck it is that you're calling someone's offspring. So I think that should be the next step, though, because the what was hate symbol is now just symbolism, and that's the perfect step in the equal and opposite to get these motherfuckers' foot out the fucking door. All right, so now we, the people, have taken a step forward now, and not only is it a step towards freedom, now we also get to know who the fuck to avoid. All those motherfucking Proud Boys that are out there proud of the fucking spreading the fucking Nazism, now you get to go out and be proud all the time. It completely takes away that Munchausen aspect of, oh, my country can't even be shouted out in the USA, and I'm supposed to be able to it's like, you know what I'm saying? They want this fucking sympathy. My country or my flag, I can't even shout out my flag, I can't even hang a rope, and you know what I'm saying? So it's a double win right here. 3 symbols, first of all, and I think those were the only ones that were being identified as hate symbols that were left over. 3 symbols are now just symbols, and we also get to know who to avoid. Also, I said, we're going to have the lawyers go back and review all these cases of hate crime, hate speech, hate this and that. Let's go review all these cases and let's get that charge dropped. You know what I'm saying? Hate speech, hate crime. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, you're allowed to feel emotions in the USA. It's not fucking equilibrium. You guys, this isn't fucking the Grammaton. This is motherfucking USA and it's real motherfucking life. Everything that I'm talking about, to be thinking about this girl, and I've known about it now for probably a solid year, to be thinking about this girl sitting in the cage locations for being abiding by the fucking USA fucking book of law. I mean, most people are getting caged up and harassed still for doing the 21st fucking bill. And what's wild, it's just so wild, guys, that 20 million motherfuckers, terrorist motherfuckers, 20 million terrorists, fucking Nazi Venezuelans and Nazi fucking Mexicans are in the fucking country, but every fucking time they go to cage someone, it's a fucking thought, some fucking hot fucking girl alone in her car, and all she did was the 21st bill. For some reason, this motherfucker's groping her boob, groping her fucking ass, her hips, feeling her up. And what did she do? She's got shorts on. Of course, every fucking time these fucking dumb fucking horny fucking Nazis go to fucking harass my population, it's gotta be some fucking thought. You know what I'm saying? And who the fuck are we all supposed to be the fuck around? Who the fuck is left for the rest of us to be go fucking flirting with? And same with the fucking dudes. Why are you fucking arresting the muscle, motherfuckers? They can arrest the fucking muscle, but for some motherfucking reason, they cannot fucking cage up the motherfucking invasion. Damn. So, it's Native American History Month. I am born in and on the American continent. I've lived here my whole fucking life, as has my family members. I'm native to this continent. I'm native to this country. I'm Native American. Native to America. That's what the words mean. That's why it's important to speak properly. All right? And any of the Indians or Native Americans that you were referring to, go ahead and refer to them properly as their tribal name. What is the name of the tribe? That's who you're speaking about. But to go, well, this person's melanin, producing melanin, some, and they're located here. It's like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? That this is another race? This is another species? Race belongs on the fucking track. All right? On track and field, fucking racetrack. Race belongs on the racetrack. Speak properly. All right? This is not another species. This is human mammal. We're all the same species here. So it's not race. No, it's not species. This is human mammal, and country boundary line. What is the name of their tribe? That's what you call them. All right? They aren't all together. They're not on the same ideology or the same fucking hype just because they look a certain way. Every fucking tribe is its own fucking country. And they're allowed to be here. They're the only ones that are allowed to fucking remain in the USA as another country. So, as far as Native American history, the natives that were native to this location, when we're speaking about the founding fathers were from Britain. So the natives, Native Americans, native to this continent, this land, helped in Revolutionary War I. They fought, they gave their lives to allow people to speak, participated in multiple wars, multiple battles with the founding fathers, with the French. The French helped fight in Revolutionary War I. All right, and same thing, giving lives, giving ammo, giving material and financial support to continue the war. All right, so these people that have died just so that we could speak. Everybody, it's like you're saying, it's a big fuck you to their life, giving their life up just so we could experience freedom and so they could experience freedom themselves. Now you're taking from someone who is dead, someone who fought to death, and not everyone dies by a metal projectile fucking bullet. Some people take beat downs to death. Some people drown to death, burn to death. Some people get crushed to death by trees and different shit. Some people fucking freeze to death. Some people got scalped to death. And you're talking about fuck you to them? All right, let's do what the fuck they gifted us with their fucking life and with their energy, with their time. Their existence here on this planet is limited, just like the rest of us. They gave us, through their efforts, they gave us this with their limited existence. They didn't get to go sit in fucking Dubai fucking skyscrapers. They didn't get to go fucking chill in a fucking William Randolph Hearst castle. These motherfuckers gave us that ability today to go experience. Well, what does William Randolph Hearst castle look like? What does Dubai look like? We have aircraft now. We have the right to speak, so we're able to come up with inventions. Anyone wondering, why does the USA always come up with the fucking inventions? Electricity, computer, iPhone, airplane, car, fucking everything regarding each of those. Skyscraper. The USA built the first skyscrapers, bridges, the Golden Gate Bridge. Every fucking invention comes from the fucking USA. And it's because we have the ability to fucking speak and therefore discover ideas. Our minds are not limited to this box of don't do this, don't say that, forget this as you're thinking about all the things you're not supposed to do. None of that's on any motherfucker's mind. I recently came up by thinking outside of the box with the hydrogen balloon, because everybody's just fucking losing their fucking mind about, well, the planet is warming, the globe is warming, global climate change. We gotta do this to the companies, and we gotta do this to the companies, thieve their earnings, steal this, steal land. We gotta put up solar panels, all this stuff. I said, or we can float the fuck up, let the planet rotate beneath us, and float the fuck down via hydrogen balloon. I said, let's do the hydrogen balloon. We'll float the fuck up, let the planet rotate beneath us, float the fuck down. There's also an airstream, a jet stream that can be traveled through. We can use a kite, a surf kite, whatever fucking kite. We can use the magnetic poles for directions, or even as a guide for direction. Magnetize the whatever we're sitting in and go north. All right, so float the fuck up and float the fuck down. I saved the planet by saying hydrogen balloon, the first element on the motherfucking periodic fucking table. The lightest fucking element. All right? Because I'm not fucking brainwashed. I didn't go, well, let me come up with turbo cold air intake with the Venturi effect, and let me come up with helium tires. What else can we do? Well, let's do this, and the invention is right there. And what was stopping everybody from coming up with that invention? Anytime you bring up, go and tell someone, well, the hydrogen, let's just float in hydrogen. We'll float the fuck up and let the planet rotate beneath us, float the fuck down. The person is so brainwashed that you're speaking to, they're going to go, well, the Hindenburg, what about the Hindenburg? Now, I thought that Nazis were dead. That was over half a fucking century fucking go. It's almost a full fucking century fucking go. All right, but for some reason, these brainwashed motherfuckers will immediately go, well, Hindenburg, what about the Hindenburg? Here's the thing about the fucking Hindenburg, you guys, because everyone knows that it burned. Well, let's see how it burned, because the Hindenburg was designed to be filled with helium. And I've already discussed this, and I hate fucking saying things twice, but the Hindenburg was designed to have helium in its balloon compartments within that big fucking thing, right? So helium was on the mind of the engineer the entire time that they're designing this blimp. There's a whole bunch of rooms to be slept in. It looks like a normal motherfucking walk around fucking structure, right? Well, there's a smoking section. There's a smoking section in the Hindenburg. Why would you have a smoking section in the Hindenburg? Well, because with helium, it's no issue. Helium doesn't combust. But with hydrogen, it is an issue. And why didn't they get helium? They said the USA is the only one with helium at this moment. For some fucking reason, they thought we were on good terms. We're all just buddy-buddy now a couple of years later after fucking enduring one of the worst fucking disgusting fucking wars the world has ever seen. They're talking about we want helium from Texas. And the USA said, no, we're not going to give you helium. So they filled it up with hydrogen, had the smoking section. All right, and do you think everyone knew maybe that it's filled with hydrogen? The outside is metal. Static electricity comes to mind with the metal and the rubber balloon compartments on the inside, static electricity. Well, that's not an issue when it's filled with helium, because helium does not combust into flames. So the Hindenburg, well, here's the smoking section. Did you guys know there was a smoking section on the fucking Hindenburg? Did you know that there was a pathway that led from that structure section that's hanging underneath it? There's a pathway that allows you to walk through the Hindenburg and observe the balloons for anybody, for the crew and for the passengers. They could just walk through. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone went in there with a cigar and was smoking, either intentionally popping a balloon or a spark drifts off the fucking cigar and hits something. You know what I'm saying? Or even in the smoking section, a spark can drift very fucking far. So I'm not sure what went down, but I don't want that to be the fucking thing that prevents us all from saving the planet from global warming, from saving the planet from climate change. All right, one little fucking incident. How many fucking incidents occur on the fucking road though? One time we were driving, there's a mattress on the freeway. If we hit that shit, we probably would have fucking either died or crashed for sure. A mattress was just on the fucking freeway out of nowhere, and we barely fucking missed it. So all these scenarios, why don't I come up with all these scenarios for your inventions? What if someone holding this wheel, you're driving fast, what if someone goes like that? You know what I'm saying? They just all of a sudden go like that. And what if they're on the other side of the road? Well, what if you're a passenger in the car and they just go, what's going to happen, you guys? You know what I'm saying? So anyone can come up with all these fucking, here's the danger regarding hydrogen balloon. Well, here's the motherfucking danger regarding combustion engine fucking vehicle, electric fucking self-driving or personally driven fucking vehicle. Not to mention the fucking fact, the added risk factor of Nazi on the motherfucking road harassing motherfuckers for doing the 21st bill or thieving them of the fucking earnings for hitting high dust trotting. for not stopping for 3 full seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. You know, from 0 to... How fast are we really driving if you have to stop every motherfucking 10 motherfucking minutes or 5 fucking minutes? The stoplights are fucking crazy. Everything is just fucking chaos on the fucking road. And then they got motherfuckers standing. The spot where everyone crosses the road is required to cross the road is the most dangerous part of the road. The location where most crashes occur are at intersections. And you got motherfuckers required to stand on the corner next to a fucking solid fucking metal fucking pole. And this is where all the action is going down. People are turning right, people are turning left, every direction. Some people are stopped, some people are going. Some people didn't see that they weren't supposed to go and they're still going. This is where you have everybody standing to safely cross the road, they're saying. What's safe about it? It's the most action. The locations with the most action, that's where they have you standing and fucking waiting to cross the motherfucking road. When everything should be trail. My road out here was trail, walking trail. My fucking property extends 10 to 12 feet out into the motherfucking road. I believe it's 10 feet out into the road. Because it was walking trail. Now it's road. And you think it's fun to fucking walk on road when motherfuckers are driving like that past you? You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be motherfucking walking path. Every fucking road, I'm hoping in the near future, will be a walking trail. Because everyone needs to be in their motherfucking hydrogen balloon. I should be able to, if I want to go to the motherfucking market, I go on my hydrogen balloon and I fucking take one jump, and I should be able to go land at motherfucking holiday market. Remember, you don't have to float up. With hydrogen, you don't have to float all the way up. We can start with, let's just get it to where it takes some weight off of our body, some weight off of our overall pull to the surface. Just like in Fortnite, you have one balloon, you can jump up and you go a little bit, and then you'll land. So that's what needs to happen here. First, we could start off with, instead of taking all these steps and let me walk all this motherfucking way, let's start with practicing how high can I jump? How long does it take me to land? Is the wind gonna fuck me up here? Maybe it's only supposed to be an invention for calm days at the start until we figure things out more. But I should be able to, within just a couple fucking hops, be right at the motherfucking holiday market. And the thing is, all the roads you'll notice are all just fucking zigzagged out. In order to get to LA, which is south, I have to drive west. I have to go west to go south. It's like, why am I driving west? Why don't I just go to my yard here and go south? Why am I driving this? And it's not just a straight shot to drive west. It's some fucking Z pattern, the whole Z and S pattern, the whole motherfucking drive. So to get to San Francisco, it's all this shit, fucking Z's, then this shit, stopping, all this stuff. It's like, well, San Francisco's right there. And according to Google Maps, it's only about 60 miles out. It should only take me an hour max to get to San Francisco. But it takes me a fucking hour to get to, it takes me over an hour to get to Sacramento. So, anyways, you guys, that was a lot. But I do have things to do today, and I don't want to go till 12 because fuck 12. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully that clears up a lot for you. Anyone with that was caught up in that mindset of let me take someone's right to feel happiness away from them. Maybe people are happy when they get to say any and all words. Maybe people are happy that they get to feel anger. I'd be pissed off if motherfuckers thieved me of the fucking right to feel hate or feel anger. All right, so I think even feeling anger and feeling hate is a part of our continued continued pursuit, or whatever, to continue pursuing happiness. So, like I said, I hope that just clears a lot of shit up for you guys. Hopefully you're smoking a bong. Hopefully you're fucking hitting the vapes. There's some other solutions. How about instead of, hold on. How about instead of fucking getting into an argument with one another, let's fucking, let's just smoke this out. It doesn't even gotta be with one another. Let's just smoke this out on our own time. Maybe I fucking need cannabis before I go to school. And you can get cannabis. You can get your medical cannabis card. You do not have to be 18 to get your medical cannabis card. To get your medical cannabis card at a younger age, I believe you have to have your parent with you to get that permission medically. And everybody, I think you should just check it out. But I believe you need your parents' permission. I'm not entirely sure in this moment, but and I'm not sure if you're allowed to smoke it as a child or only consume it. But I believe you are allowed, no matter what, like people with Tourette's and people with whatever outburst type thing. I guess it calms people down. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, the fucking depression. And people, when you're having depression, things are not feeling good. That means you can have outbursts. So this is just, and it's just a plant, you guys. I don't get why motherfuckers are actually just losing their fucking mind over a fucking plant. And it's been here this whole motherfucking time. And then it's the motherfuckers that are saying, well, God sent us here. God just poofed us into existence. He beamed our existence into existence. Well, apparently he did the same with fucking cannabis, dumb motherfucker. You understanding that? You understand how the fucking world works now? He allowed the plants to evolve into this form. But they'll lose their fucking mind. They don't lose their mind when they see someone getting sprayed with chemical weapon, even though it's a violation of international law. They don't lose their fucking mind, but it's like, well, you're spraying it in their digestive tract, you're spraying it on their eyesight, they're into their respiratory tract, onto their skin organ. Then they go and abuse the skin organ and abuse the skeletal system and muscular system. You know what I'm saying? Abuse the mind, the brain, the muscles, and everyone's just, it's a daily turn on for everybody. They go right to the fucking news. Let me turn on, let's see the next Nazi beatdown. Every 14.65 hours, another law-abiding USA citizen civilian dies from Nazi law enforcing beings. Nazi law enactment beings is what they should be called. Because they're not abiding by the USA Book of Law. I fucking guarantee you that. And do you really want to be a part of that? Do you want your family's history, your own history, to be, you're a part of this fucking Nazi fucking enactment, Nazi invasion? The Nazis don't even fucking like most of you. They don't even fucking like themselves. It's a big motherfucking hustle. But for some fucking reason, you know what I'm saying, now you're caught up in being identified as simping for the fucking Nazism. So take it upon yourselves, everybody. Let's take it upon ourselves to abide by the fucking USA Book of Law. If they can't fucking take it upon themselves to abide by the USA Book of Law, then we're gonna fucking force it into fucking existence by taking it upon ourselves. The majority is going to make it so that this is how the fuck things are going the fuck down. And if you don't fucking like it, you can fucking leave. Go to fucking Nazi. Go to fucking Mexico. Go to fucking Nazi Venezuela. Nazi Mexico. Nazi Israel. Nazi fucking Bethlehem. Go to fucking Rome. Alright, all these places are around at the moment. So go fucking be there. If you want to do Mohammed, go fucking move to Saudi Arabia. You're allowed to be Mohammed Book of Law out there. But here in the USA, we do the USA Book of Law. And the fact of the fucking matter is, the USA flag, the first USA flag was made from hemp. And I believe the documents in the fucking, in Washington on display, I believe all of those pieces of paper are also hemp. And I also, this is just a theory, I'm wondering if it was written out in their own blood. Because where do you find ink, you guys? And what is more permanent, blood on paper or ink? Because blood in stone permanently stains the porous stone. It will always fucking be there unless you remove that layer of stone. That's how fucking blood works. All right? So I'm wondering, did they just take dips like that on their arm and switch arms and all this shit? And who knows? So, yeah. It just feels like everything was so above and beyond in somehow, some way. Before I was fucking born and able to even have a say on anything, all this shit went fucking down. Now I'm here and I know what the fucking book of law is. I know how to speak. I know how to fucking do war. And it's like, so why the fuck would, in anyone's right mind, why the fuck would you go for something that's weak? It's a weak ideology, a weak frequency of the mind in the universe. Why would anyone choose weak? I don't get that. I'm all about choosing what's the most powerful. All right, and freedom ideology is the most powerful ideology. It's the most powerful frequency in the universe. That's what we want our minds to be existing in. The vibration of our fucking minds need to be on the freedom frequency, not on slave frequency. And Nazism is enacting slavery. Theft of earnings is theft of time, theft of fucking freedom, and therefore slavery. Because time is fucking money. Forced free labor is slavery. So theft of fucking earnings is forced free labor. You're slaving someone out when you thieve their earnings, when you thieve their property, when you thieve their time. You're thieving them of their happiness. It's just a big fucking violation of the fucking USA Book of Law. I'm fucking tired of it, dude. If you didn't pick up on that throughout this conversation, I'm really fucking tired of it. So, it's gonna end. It's ending, it's already in the process of ending, and it's been in the process of ending for a few years now. I should be allowed to be farmer. I should be allowed to be happy. I should be allowed to provide myself with medication. I should be allowed to provide myself with food. Well, cannabis is consumable. Cannabis is medication. Cannabis is a plant. So I should be allowed to farm. I should be allowed to, be happy farming, doing a job that I actually want to fucking do. But no, what do? They lose the Nazi lunatics lose their fucking mind over a seed, over a leaf, over food. That's all they continue to fucking thieve from everybody is their right to motherfucking food. Cocaine is even food. I'm to that point. Coca-Cola was cocaine cola. It was an ingredient in Coca-Cola. Now it's caffeine. It wasn't until the 1900s that cocaine started becoming illegal across the USA, and it wasn't until 1980s that it became illegal across the entire USA. It became illegal first in Confederate California. Yes, we did lose the war. All right, you can't tell me that the final death in Civil War I was President Abraham Lincoln. So how the fuck can you tell me that they won? That the USA won? Does it feel like the USA won? Does it feel like you're doing the USA Book of Law? Or does it feel like state boundary lines are doing their own laws? Because that's what the Confederates were saying is state boundary lines can do their own law. No, you can't. All right? And the law that they were trying to enact that pissed everyone off to the point of let's murder them was they're trying to say it's legal to slave people out within their state boundary line. No. All right? And it doesn't say anything in there about governor. It doesn't say anything in there about mayor or local judge or, any of that fucking shit. The only judge in the USA is the judicial branch. The only fucking representatives in the USA are the congressional branch and executive branch. It's the 3/3 make up the whole. All right? That's all that's in the USA. The rest of the shit is all fucking Confederate fucking vernacular fucking nonsense. All right. It's 58. So I'm gonna end before 12. I hope this one goes through. I hope it doesn't have a fucked up audio. But I think I was connected to the T speaker on that one that was fucked up, so I can't walk myself through it again. You're just gonna have to adjust the sound or some shit and lower the bass and increase the treble and I don't know. I'll probably hit the points over time, but it was a banger fucking session just like that one. So, but I do like some things about it, some things about what that entire thing did. It's almost like a way to speak in code now. All right, anyways, you guys, peace out.